Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the fam. So the topic of today's video is a review of Dr. Stone chapter 70. So the chapter opens up with Senku's idea of changing the steam gorilla into a tank, and when the word tank is said, the first thing that comes into a person's mind is green colored armored vehicle with giant guns. But in this chapter the meaning of tank was But in this chapter, the image of tank used was entirely different, and the one which they made was entirely different. It turned out not to be in a literal tank meaning with huge iron plates and the large artilleries along with the chain belts, but it was meant to be a power up for the steam gorilla, and the base of the armor to be used was paper. I know, right? Paper. It's so thin, you cannot use it for armor or anything else other than writing. So, procuring paper in the wilderness, not to mention in a post-apocalyptic world, is extremely difficult. In this new chapter, the mangaka introduced a new character called Mecha Senku, who is like a mascot who explains the processes used by Senku and his team to create new things. So, I didn't know that paper could be made like this. So, the chapter showed that the paper was made boiling grass, any type of grass and all types of grass, with baking soda and bleaching agent. This should be used while making it at home, but the chapter used sodium hydroxide and they boiled it. The processes that followed it was washing it, then pressing it and drying it in the shape of papers. So obviously paper is extremely weak, and probably my cat would be able to tear it also. So the question arises was, how would they use a paper to armor the steam gorilla into a tank? Senku then does other modifications to it as well. He uses a plain old screen door and paints a substance on it and heats it with iron to make a shield, which I don't know is possible or not. How he did it, I'm not exactly sure. After the shield was made, Kinro challenges the strength of the shield, and he says that it was used with paper and paper cannot deflect attacks. It's obvious. And so Senku accepts the challenge to test the strength of the paper shield. Kinro strikes it with all his and ends up destroying it. Not destroying the shield, but instead destroying his own spear which he uses. Although the strike numbs Senku, but the shield survives, and this shocks everyone present, and including me. Actually, the paint substance that he used to paint the paper was actually unhardened plastic, which I'm not exactly sure about what it is, and I searched it up on Google and not much was given about it, so I'm unsure. So comment down if you know what it is. And painting this unhardened plastic, it gave the paper's flexibility and the plastic strength to form carbon fiber, which I didn't know was made like this. Then the scenes shift towards Tsukasa's camp, and it shows that Tsukasa has laid out plans and has traps to trap the entire team. But Senku plans to go out with a bang and frighten Tsukasa's underlings, even if he cannot scare Tsukasa. While upgrading the steam gorilla, he changes the engine to a twin steamer and he fortifies the wheel, making it look like an actual tank with more power and shield. There are no attack weapons included in it. At the last page, and Senku knows that the tank won't last the attack and it will be destroyed the moment they crash into the cage to save Chrome. And at that moment they wish that Chrome would escape by himself so that the tank can survive. At the last page, Chrome decides to escape and the chapter ends with this. Now the thing about this is that Chrome and Senku both we know are weak. Weak is a wrong term, more like super weak, but they make it up with their intelligence, true or not. And the chapter gave yet another information about how carbon fibers are made, and I don't know whether this is true and can be done with this or not. And this series has been dealing with psychological warfare, with Senku's team being a weak team and numbering less, and Tsukasa's army is a more full strength team and an all-star team, and the risk they are taking by taking on Tsukasa with the winter approaching is evident. That is all for this video. Thank you for watching this and hope you guys liked it, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to join the fam, and be sure to check out the reviews that I have done previously, including One Piece chapter 914, and comment down what you think about my reviews, and be sure to comment about the series you would like me to follow.
at a weekly or monthly basis, and the series you would like to see me review on my channel as a whole.
Hope you guys have an amazing day ahead of you. Bye.